Speenghar. Faridun Dawood was brilliant there, a take bowler. But what an outstanding performance by Rohal Arab. Took 4 wickets in the over where a neat 19 runs.
See, Javed Ahmed is promoted today. He has already scored 100 runs for his side, and this is his third match, 11 boundaries, 3 big sixes, best with 51. And he was the first man to score a century in this third edition of the tournament. On the other hand, I think another very great player is along with him. So Faridun is going to bowl the first over as usual. This is 3 matches for him, 4 wickets so far. And yesterday he bowled the ball of the tournament so far when he cleaned up Khalid Thaniwal.
And if we talk about his last over yesterday, the penultimate over, that was excellent. Changed the game because he given away only 5 runs from that penultimate over where Rahman Rehano, sit batter, was there as well. So now this man on strike. We've seen the stats and scores already. He scored 100. Khalid Ahmadzai.
So it will be the very first delivery. First 6 overs, power play. 2 fielders are allowed to stand out of the circle. Only 2 fielders. A very good delivery, attacking one. But look at that. He was not in a very good position. Only threw his bat to the line of the ball.
Skipper who lost his wicket. The very first delivery of the previous match, Imran Mir is there, but he's not on strike, he's off strike. And some changes because they have to execute the plan. Amu won 2 matches and lost the first one, even though they scored really well.
Yesterday, Muhammad Akram played a very good innings when he was sent on number 3 or number 4. Actually, he was sent at number 4 yesterday, and he played a very good knock, scoring a couple of the runs for the side. Now, talking about the field setting, only one fielder is actually out in the deep mid wicket. The other one is in third point. Third man. So Faruddin again bowling the third delivery of, I think this is second delivery. Beauty, absolute beauty, beating the outside edge completely.
Yeah, again, a very good delivery. Not give any chance to the batters because there is a huge gap. No one in deep mid wicket and long gone. Deep in the boundary. The third man in a deep square leg. Even not there is a gap. But Faridun Dawood not giving a slot delivery to free the arms inflicted to the deep mid wicket.
Throughout the tournament, we have seen that the first match is always a low scoring matches, and the second match is always the big scoring matches or high scoring matches. Yesterday, the target was, if talk about all the 3 matches, 115 was the target in the first match. I'm talking about the morning matches. 117 was the target in the second day. 139 was the target in fourth day. 140 was the target yesterday. So see how many runs will they score today in this match. A very important match for both the sides. Beauty. Oh, that was a very fantastic delivery, but the man wanted to have a reverse cap catch and he dropped it.
Drops an absolute sitter. I think that was Nazif Amiri, I think, the very good fielder of the side. And Rahat under has got the second live here. And remember that he has got the live in the previous match as well when Harun Khan took a blinder, but that was a no ball against Bandi Amir.
Ahmad Andar is the wicket-keeper batsman. He played a very good game yesterday. This time he cuts it down and the ball is gone for a boundary. What a shot. In a blink and eye, the ball crosses the ropes for a boundary.
Absolutely no chance for the fielder in the deep third man. Even Faridun is not happy with the effort. But the ball crosses as a traces of a bullet. Rahat Andar off the mark with 4 after getting a chance.
Adding salt into the wound. Just guided, using the pace of the bowler quite amazingly into the gap. Third man didn't have a chance to stop that boundary. Excellent start for Faridun. Catch was dropped. This time he pulled a chance again and what a catch, and look at the style of this man after taking a wicket. But unfortunately that was not zoomed up by the cameraman. It was a fantastic delivery. Short pitch one. Wanted to go for a big one and got in the deep.
Excellent variation from Faridun Dawoodze. A slow one this time. And straight to the fielder. Holds on to it. Cage taken after a drop. Cage as well still. Khalid Ahmadzai. Rahat Andar lost his wicket for 4 runs with a boundary, just a boundary.
3 balls he faced and all the 3 balls were a drama, you know. The first one, drop catch. The second one was a classical boundary. And the third one was a taken. A catch was taken in the deep. Scored 4 runs for his side. Now the new man is in. Coaches are trying to shuffle the batting orders. And
Khatir Stanagze introduced from the city in. He also contributed so well with Faridun Dawoodze. Medium fast bowler, young guy.
Ehsan Danish, the standing umpire. Khatir Stanagze, very impressive. Yesterday he bowled some magnificent deliveries at the end to prevent some beautiful runs as well. You know, if you talk about the field setting again, it's quite same. Talking about the weather, quite pleasant, quite friendly for the cricket matches. Khatar. Beautifully played straight to the fielder for no run.
And one thing, Gulhar, is how many bowlers do you know often take the wicket on the very first over? Shaheen Afridi is the one from Pakistan who always have a breakthrough in the first over. But Daulat Zadran, if you remember, he got the wicket on the very first ball of the over. And bowled when they played in 2012, I think, in one of the qualifying round.
If you talk about the 1990s, I can name a number of the great bowlers like Wasim Akram, Waka Yunus, Curtly Ambrose, Courtney Walsh, Glenn McGrath, Pollock. A number of the bowlers that they were always taking the wicket in his first overs. But nowadays, if you talk about the modern, Archer is the man that he used to take the wicket in his first or second deliveries. You mentioned one name, Shaheen Afridi. Yes, he used to be, but nowadays he's not able to take the wickets in the first over or first delivery. But today, Faridun always creating the problems for the side. He got a wicket.
The shirt number of Faridun Dawoodze was same as Shaheen Afridi. That's why I mentioned his name. Lately cut it to the third man boundary for a single. We're talking about the same jersey number of 10.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't mean that jersey number, someone's number 10 He is capable. Yes, yeah. Why not? You're right, Shine. Afridi is a good bowler. He was a good bowler, but now you see, if we talk about his pace, he's not bowling at that pace that he used to bowl. 140, 145. Now it is less than 135. So this changes I have seen in his bowling performances, but he is a very good bowler, great athlete as well. Down the track, wanted to go for a big one. Not a clever shot. Not a good attempt as well by Imran Mir.
Just 57 runs so far for Imran Mir. Not a very good tournament with the bat. Even in this match, he changed his batting orders while stepping forward. Looked to play his favorite shot, but beaten all ends up.
He's not in form in this tournament so far. Lost his wicket, giving a very simple catch to short fine leg 2 times in 3 occasions. Beautifully played this time. There is no need to run, and the ball has crosses the ropes for a boundary. Outstanding shot. Waited for the ball to come. Good footwork. And a great result at the end.
He played it beautifully. Imran Mir at the end to get off the mark with the boundary. After 2 overs, 10 for 1.
Speenghar must be happy after having the first blow, very early blow. Under is back to the pavilion, scoring only 4 runs. Faridoon bowling to the light hander.
Both the batters should be very watchful to the second over of Faridun Taudze. He will be definitely searching for another breakthrough in a wicket. You're watching EN National T20 Cup 2026 powered by Super Cola live from Kunduz, Afghanistan, the northern province of Afghanistan.
Yes, you are right. Faridoon again wanted to cut that down, beaten again. Well, that's the proper bowling, you know. Whenever you know that the batter is on his back foot, you bowl a lot of the short deliveries, but this time he bowled a full length delivery. Because
changing his pace and line at length. That's why he's so successful in his bowling inside the power play.
after that victory, the confidence is back. Speenghar Tigers, Speenghar region is doing good. Officially played into the gap. No need to run again, and the ball crosses the ropes with the pace of a bullet.
Nicely played by Javed Ahmed, say the man in form. 184 was the boundary so far.
Missed the trick. He used a short pitch one. He was in a very good position to pull that one in the vacant area and scored a boundary. 14, and that's the first boundary. In this over,
No change in the fielding setup. I'll go with the same fielding.
yeah, when the wickets are coming, there is no need to change your fielding there. And this is really good bowling performance so far by Faridun. And the captain of the side is magnificent. As I told you earlier, that victory actually gave them a great, confidence, motivation as well. So that's the reason that the captain of the team, Zubaid Akbari, is fighting. After 2 losses in this tournament, that was a very big victory. Yesterday against Messianic, they are really happy. Oh my gosh, what is the appeal for? The ball brushes the pads.
Appeal is just for keeping them pressurized and put a lot of pressure to get another wicket there. 14 for 1. Very economical so far for Edun Daudze.
That was the appeal for leg before. Height was the factor, otherwise it was a very good appeal. Again wanted to go for a shot. 2 attempts and the wicket. Keeper dropped it. It was not a catch. But I think if he had grabbed that, he would have appealed for it. Look at that. 1, 2, and the ball was dropped.
Muhammad
Not the
Ishaq
catch.
Rahimi is keeping wickets today. Last match was his first and he scored 31 now. He's a match-winning player for Speenghar.
Got international experience under his belt. Yesterday he dropped a catch of same bowler. 3rd over in progress, last delivery. Beautifully played. A slanting one. The fielder is in pursuit. Will he cut it off? No, sorry to say. That's a boundary. But it was really a great effort. He didn't give that up till the end. And the ball crosses the ropes for another boundary. Look at that timing.
With only the 2 boundaries, the over comes to an end. 8 runs coming from it. And 3 overs gone, 18 for 1. Imran Mir is quite there. Faces 3 deliveries, 4 runs so far. And he will definitely looking for some shots inside the power play. Because Faridun Daud, they have bowled 2 overs. And I think will not come back to the attack for the 3rd on a trot.
Yeah, definitely. As an attacking bowler, he will give him the 2 overs at the end. He goes for a very good shot this time. Whacked it towards the deep mid-wicket for a boundary.
Stand and deliver this time. Even not a single step to take a runs. He know already. It was over the top. And crosses the rope so quickly. 2 boundaries in a row for Amu.
Effortless, totally effortless. A powerful shot, a really powerful shot towards the wicket area and score a boundary. So far, 186 boundaries are scored in this tournament. This is the 5th day. Upishly played again, and this time the ball's gone. It's gone. It's gone for a miles. 6 runs and the first 6 of the match.
A lovely shot. 101 sixes of the tournament. That's natural game of Imran Mir. Have a look at the captain giving all the advices. Don't bowl there to Imran Mir.
The ball is lost. This is the biggest 6 of the tournament. What a shot was that one. It's gone for really a big distance. And the ball has thrown by somebody. They are in the ground out of the stadium. It was this much big, you know. Imran Mir, very well done. But Caribbean flavor was behind that shot. One leg was in the air. Such like the Caribbean players, Brian Charles Lara, the left-hander, Gordon Greenwich, Kieran Pollard, and a number of the other guys are doing these jobs quite amazingly. Down the track again, over the top of the fielder. This is the 3rd boundary in this over. Nobody can stop this gentleman now.
4-6 in 4 against Khater Stanakzai, the young bowler there. I've got a very good first over. Use of the feet, wanted to clear the mid wicket again, but outside edge. And the ball goes for 4 runs.
The boundaries are leaking right now. In this over, that's very expensive over so far. 14 runs. 3 balls has been bowled so far. Wanted to cut it down again. I think it was really a wide-ish delivery.
A good comeback from Khater Stanakzai. The width given, but Imran Mir was not ready. It was really outside off. And he misses the line of the ball. But still looking for some good big shots. The intention is quite clear from Imran Mir.
Khater again. Beautifully played. Wanted to go towards the offside. Didn't connect it well. Only a single is taken. Talking about the highest target so far in this tournament, 171, 170, and then 176. 76, I think.
The target was 176.
But the score was 175. So correction, 175. 172 was chased down by Messianic. In all the 3 matches, Messianic was involved chasing these targets. All the 4 matches, 164 was chased down by them. This time officially played straight down to the throat of the fielder. A simple catch, a practicing catch. When you see it was a very eventful over. Boundary 6, boundary dot ball single wicket. This is Speenghar region won the toss and elected to field. Speenghar for the first time chasing a target here in this tournament. See, Imran is the captain. Javed Ahmed is in a very good form. Rahat Andar, good and highly talented boy. Speenghar region. Bullam! What a delivery! Got him out! This time that is Zahoor that he got the big wicket.
What a peach of a delivery there. Fuller. And true crashing Yorker. Imran Mir has no clue whatsoever to play that shot. That delivery was outstanding.
Hitting the base of the wickets. Quite amazingly got the wicket. Unbelievable. And just he's indicating to his partner that I didn't understand or I didn't get the exact pace of the ball. Imran Mir lost his wicket, scoring 19 runs of 9 balls. Can't find out the rhythm again.
Have a look at that delivery once again. Slower, I think. That's why he deceived there. He was early on with the shot.
Yeah. And the bowler hit the base of the all 3 stumps. It was in a very good delivery, excellent one, changing the pace of the bowl.
The new batter, Tariq Stanakzai is there. Abdul Zahoor to bowl his second over. Nicely bowled once again. Wanted to repeat that delivery.
And yeah, that was a very good delivery. A Yorker length again. But very well played at the end by Tariq Stanakzai. That was the first delivery that Tariq Stanakzai faced. Not conceded any run. Beautiful bowling performance continues. Even the first 3 over were very expensive. Even the last over was very expensive, you know. But they lost 3 wickets so far. The 5th over is in progress. Still 3 deliveries to come, 17 dot balls. So see the photographers. Farhad Siddiqui was there. One of the very experienced photographer of ACB.
Abdul Zahoor again against the newcomer Tariq Stanagzai. A very good throw at a little bit high. We talk about the 3 pace bowlers of Speenghar. They're really outstanding. Abdul Zahoor comes in the previous match. He got 1 wicket there, given away 35 runs, but Faridun Zahoor and Khatir Stanagzai has done so well so far for Speenghar. The 3rd bowler used here, and all of them are the fast bowlers.
Wanted to go towards the offside. That was the 5th delivery of the 5th over. 34 on the board. But if you talk about the wickets column, there's too many, you know, 3 wickets they have lost. It will be the last delivery of the 5th over. No changes in the field. Zubaid Akbari must be happy with the performance of his bowlers. Abdul Zahoor this over, wicket, ... Only 1 runs conceded and got a big wicket of the captain, Imran.
Last delivery. Bouncer there, but not executed so well from Ijaz Ahmed. A good start to Speenghar and Abdul Zahoor. 5 gone, 34 for 3. And I would like to invite my 2 other commentators. But before that, let's have a look at the playing 11 of Speenghar. Zubaid Akbari, Zafar Mubin, Mohammad Idris, Mohammad Isaaq, Abdul Zahoor and Akbar Musaze are the very good batting lineup for Speenghar.
Thank you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Most welcome and good morning to everyone from the lovely province and lovely city of Kunduz. So that is one of the greatest competition between Amo and Speenghar. And thank you very much, other colleagues. I'm not alongside Mr. Maroof. Most welcome.
Thank you so much. Khatir Stanagzai in for his 3rd over. He was very economical in the last game.
Yeah, definitely. That would be the last over of power play. 34 with a loss of 3. If you're talking about Khatir Stanagzai, he's really great bowler. Been and very economical, especially in under 19.
Full length this time, but straight to the fielder, Captain Zubaid Akbari. Only for a single. New man Ijaz Ahmad on strike now. None of 2 for him.
You know, 2 brothers are playing, Tariq Stanagzai and Khatir Stanagzai. The one is in the bowling side and second is in the batting side. That's really tremendous, you know. Youngsters are playing against seniors. So what a combination, you know. When you were talking about like here, right here, you know, Speenghar's actually, Khatir Stanagzai is playing for Speenghar region and Tariq is playing for the Amo side. So what a, you know, great competition there.
Wicketkeeper Sahak, who was in for his 2nd game. He was out in the first 2. Well bowled. No run this time around.
Yeah, that's 3 more delivery of a power play. Even that wasn't been really perfect for the side of Amo. Just 35 right here on the board. The earlier, you know, they lost 3 wickets. That was not solid. Started for them. even on this kind of occasion, you have to take a time, you have to go for the innings. But early in the morning, when you're going to go for the bat, so definitely that would be really tough because of the tracks, because of the grass on the wickets. So that would be really tough.
Well bowled, equally well played though. Finds the gap, beautifully played again for 4 runs.
Yeah, that was really fantastic cover drive. There is no one. Even in circle, that's a really 2 fielders the deep. So that's what they're trying to utilize their mind and capitalize the situation. So that was a boundary for a youngster, Ijaz Ahmed. Buff left hand batters. So that wouldn't be very typical for the seamers. Look at how he bowls, how he controls. Excellent delivery on the pitch.
Short to length this time, beats the diving fielder. Will they come back for another run? No, says Ijaz Ahmad. Very important boundary there in order to finish the power play on a high note. It has been a very quiet power play for the team. Just as it has been for almost the whole tournament, no power play has been without the loss of wickets.
Brother to brother, youngster to elder. Tariqistan Exay versus Khatiristan Exay. What a combination right here on the spot. You're watching live from Kunduz province. Straight to the fielder. Oh my goodness, he missed the opportunity and going away for the boundary. That was a brilliant shot, brother to brother.
Lofted, tried to play it over the fielder's head. He got a hand to it, but went through his hand. 4 runs to Tariqistan Exay. With that, the power play comes to an end, 44 for 3 after 6.
Yeah, it was a bit better power play for them, but earlier they just lost 3 back-to-back, a very high wicket. So that was the reason that they've been really in tough right here. The pressure was really building. Now they're trying to release the pressure. And that is much needed in this time, that you have to build a partnership. That's very, very important. So that would be changed as well. And bowling, Khatiristan has been really superb. If we're talking about Abdul Zahoor's spell, it's such a clever bowling performance so far. He took 1 wicket. And so if you remember that Zahoor belongs to Cunard province, he started his cricket history in a really tough condition in a poor family. So that was a result where he just struggled a lot, and right here he's on the spot with the playing in under National T20 Cup in Kunduz province, and been also in the camp of under 19.
Wobbled straight to point fielder. Nazif Amiri, the fielder.
We are talking about the combination of both sides. They've been really nice. A little better. Like look at overall the decoration of fielding. They've been really well. It's a quite opera period been taken by Abdul Zahoor, and great captaincy so far by Zubayd Akbari.
Shorter length delivery, tries to pull it. Doesn't get the connection that he was looking after. Only for a single.
Yeah, definitely he wanted to go for the big shot, but the ball was being really kept low. It really hits the bottom of the bat and just guided to the leg stump just with a single. And that's a really great, it's cooperating together, a teammate. It's really better when you are just supporting each other, motivating each other. So then it gives you the upper hand in order to build the pressure on side. But overall, they're taking time in order to build a partnership.
Shorter length delivery. Half-hearted appeal. Well disguised and well directed bouncer.
I look at the previous delivery. Extra pitch. Been brilliant. Pitch well. Straight to the wicket keeper. Isaac Rahimi replaces Mubin Bakhtiar as it's a second game for him. He'd been very better yesterday, especially in batting. But luck didn't work where he just lost early his wicket. But let's see today. They're going to go as he repeat his innings. A brilliant full-length delivery.
Great Yorker there by Zuhud. 1 for 3 of 1.4 overs. He has been exceptional so far with the new ball. He's only given away 3 runs. Very, very economical.
I've been doing really great so far, Abdul Zahu.
Shorter length, pounced on it, and clubbered it for 4 more runs. Ijaz Ahmad again, boundary number 2 to his name.
Yeah, he just has the ability to hit. Look at the previous delivery. It was a really an extra one, but unfortunately with the extra face, he just fully away to the leg stump and bowled another boundary. That's a brilliant super. Ijaz Ahmad looking very, very good, and intentions are looking very high today.
Good comeback. Better delivery. He has been economical so far, Zahood. But that delivery right there was on the shorter side. Easy pickings for the batsman. 50 for Team Amu. 7 gone, 50 for 3.
With the taking single, 50 comes up for the Amu side. So, been really great. So, as I mentioned before, that taking a single and double creates a typical tough condition for the opponents. So, where they're trying to play very well, Ijaz Ahmad and Tariq Istanekzai, they're really struggling. Look at the highlights of a power play. So, been really superb. We have seen a couple of hits. Baradin Dawood have been really perfect in the power play. He bowled very well according to his range ability, and where he given a really tough time. That was a boundary, even though, but the way he was trying to play, that was a really superb. A couple of drives, couple of shots we have seen earlier in power play, but as they started in early, it was not better that much as they used to play before. A youngster has been brought, leg spinner, a googly master, Nazif Amiri. So definitely he is really best all-rounder even. He can bowl well, can bat well.
Well bowled. Even better feeling of his own bowling. Introduction of spin after 7 overs. That too, Nazif Amiri. Another youngster who has represented Afghanistan in the Under-19 2025 World Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at the variations, the way he released the ball. It's given a bit wide of the off stump. So actually he's trying to bowl on the right occasion, on the right part. But the way he bowls, that's really amazing. It's really important to give a tough time to the batter. Look at again the googly one. This time played very well. He was looking to find a gap, but unfortunately he missed the lane there. What a shot that was.
They're looking to put more pressure on Amu. Having taken 3 wickets, they are looking for wicket number 4. Can Nazif Amiri bring about wicket number 4? Shorter length, cut away, fielder coming around. Will only be a single.
We have seen his variations have been really amazing. Really surprising to the batters as well. When you are playing on back foot and cut it away to the square one side or square cut, so that's really amazing for the batter. But right here, look at on the money, a brilliant one. That was a very quick chance to be run out, but just missed. They are really interested to take a single, and then wanted to go for the double, but unfortunately, miss the stump there.
He hasn't been on the spot so far, Nazif Amiri. He hasn't been bowling good line and length. He's got to bowl better line and length.
Look at the googly, just missed. It's a bit seen a really good turning there on the wicket right here. I think it's really supporting spinners. As Nazif Amiri continues bowling with very well with the great variations, even though he didn't give extra room to the batter where he could go for the better shot.
There's been a lot on offer for spinners at this ground. Quick single again. He has bowled some settle for a single.
Yeah, definitely. That's really great. The turning, as I mentioned before, that wickets is totally supporting the spinners right here. They can bowl well with the great reactions, the great tracks as well. And the way they're pitching the ball to the batter, it is really tough for them in order to go for the big shots. This time, it goes for the big appeal. But I think there was nothing. The ball was really getting down the leg side.
Slow-ish delivery, kept low, couldn't get underneath it. There you see.
Yeah, absolutely. But he deserves to appeal at the great bowler. He's putting a pressure right here. Really easy catch in order to grab on the long on region. For Edun, I would say.
Spot
Even
on. Beautifully.
when you miss the catch, so definitely it creates pressure on you on your team as well. The team effort is very important. You should be in a match right here. As you mentioned, there definitely was just thinking that I'm not gonna touch with a raw. Yes.
Not a lot of force behind that shot. Only a single is taken. With that single, score moves to 75 with the help of that drop catch. To a 675 on the that's a very good partnership between these two left-handers, Tariq Stanekzai and Ijaz Ahmed. They're taking their time. Sadat, one of the excellent photographs.
He has been targeted in this hour by Ijaz. Definitely they must be looking to go for the big shot. They have been really settled now. 30 score for Ijaz Ahmed on just 23 deliveries. Tariq Istanakzai in another hand, 18 on 20. That's a really good combination between these two.
2 for 2 sixes, 30 of 23, and cuts it down perfectly, but the fielder is out there for only a single run.
Yeah, that's a really
2 fours, 2 sixes, 30 of 23, and cuts it down perfectly, but the fielder is out there for only a single run.
yeah, that's a really better for these two youngsters. While they're really taking time and playing for the single and doubles, they're focusing on rotating. So that is much needed in this occasion to build your partnership and put a good total.
Excellent shot. Pulled it, but very simple and very good decision by Hasan Danish. One of the very experienced umpire. Been in this circuit for a long time. I think maybe more than 10 years.
And now they're really trying to accelerate that, which is much needed. Look at the partnership has been really built. 54 on just 47 deliveries. What a partnership is so far after losing continuous. Three wickets.
To bowling the 13th over. We are live. And Wali Amir is doing a very good job along with me today.
Thanks.
Played that to the leg side for a single.
Yeah, exactly. As we were talking about the youngster Abdul Zahoor, even really superb. Taking a wicket, given ad runs, 2.1 delivery so far in his spell. What a pulling performance as a youngster. We're watching from the com box. So right now, 80. With a loss of 3 on the board right here. So now they're building a partnership. Tariq
Afghanistan is very well known for its beauty. And very rich culture as well. And about if talk about the hospitality of Afghanistan, that's outstanding. This marvelous. The people love and enjoy to stay here.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. All have once been known by
Kind of the batting that he plays, he takes his time, then he goes to cut loose at the end. If he scores 40 or 50 more runs, that was a good shot played uppishly. Cut away that one and scored only a single run. Talking about that, players that Speenghar province has provided to Afghanistan cricket, especially international cricket. I told you about the two names you told me about. Ball is racing away towards the deep fine leg, and the ball is gone for a boundary.
with the boundary. Ours comes to an end. Hour number 13, 98 on the board with a loss of 3 right here. I've been really expansive bowling performance by Abdul Zahur right here. He couldn't got into the rhythm, but he just missed his lane there.
It was the last delivery of the over. Finished with the hand player.
He's the part of, I think, the Test cricket. In the camp in Ningarad province.
Down the track, the ball is in there. Just a couple of the bounces straight to the fielder there.
Yeah, definitely.
I know a number of the jobs that he has done in ACB. And nowadays he is the coach with Speenghar. Cut it down. The diving fielder is actually both the left-handers are
Left arm orthodox. The captain Zubayd Akbari himself.
cuts it down and cuts it down very well. Again, a delivery that straight away that was played towards the
Already from host province as well. Like Rahmanullah Gurbas, Mujibur Rahman, Daulat Zadran.
great Nowroz Mangal.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to say Ubaid Naweed. And many players, but we have only one player from, two players I think from Kunduz. Abdul Hadi Salarzai, and also Muhammad.
Youth used to play cricket very and free fight. These are the rest of the games that are very popular here. Leg gully. The man is standing in that position, looking for a high lofted shots. The 15th over. Beautifully played. The ball is in there. Chance for the two fielders. Oh!
My goodness, Mr. Harris. Can you believe that?
Faridoon again, he dropped the catch. Yes, no, no, yes. The captain and him was running behind the ball. At the end, that was the call of Faridoon who let it down. Look at that.
Unbelievable. Nobody can believe that. It was to be taken. But by the way, if you could say that was a really long
Piece of running. And great dive to save his side. To save his skin.
Oh my goodness. I think He hurt himself. It was a bit quick through. He just missed. What in running between the wicket? Look at step up and try to play it very well. And a shot, the fielder was really quick and just missed the stump.
A very vacant area. A fantastic delivery was bowled. First, the batsman actually changed his mind this time. And he bowled a fantastic delivery. A dot one as well, Abdul Zahoor. A promising one. He's bowling his last over of his spell. 21 runs conceded, 1 run taken. Captain of the time, captain of the team wants to use him early.
Delivery of his spell. What a brilliant bowling. But if you look in other hand, what a combination. Ijaz Ahmed just a score 40 there and 32 for Pakistan Exay, and in a really tough, in a pressure. Time.
Over the top and the ball.
It's only twin army. These two guys are really doing great. Ahmed and Ijaz Ahmed and Pakistan Exay in a pressure time. They came in, really took time. That was much needed for the side. And just because of that, they put a great total on the board ride. So even though it's not easy to play, Mr. Harris is in the pressure time. There will be change in com box as well. The two.
Three boundaries so far for Pakistan Exay. One runs added to the total.
And struggling to find the middle now. Both of these players, they've been there for the majority of the innings. And they're finding it hard to middle the ball. Only 4.2 overs remaining now. Something needs to happen.
Rohola Arab. Bowling full length deliveries again and again. Against these two, or looking for big shots. Yet not get the opportunity. To free his arms and go for some big shots. Cage. Was not counted there. Muhammad was seen. Akram. For 2 overs, 13 runs. He's got a wicket and again
Through this tournament, not only in this game, 2.1 overs, 1 for 14 to his name, young Faridun Dawodzai.
Mohammad Riaz. As we talk about his performance so far, fourth match, 36 runs.
They're starting to show aggression now. Only for a single though.
Played straight for just a single there. Mohammad Riaz, and both of them still dealing with 1 and 2s. Credit to all the Speenghar bowlers, not give any room to the batters to go for some big shots. Fifth delivery of the over. 17 in a wicket. For Faridun. Only a chance to get one more runs.
They're finding it so hard to
In a miss. Just 5 runs. 5 single from the over. "17 over bowled, 1, 2, 4 for 4.
And with that, the struggle continues for these two batsmen, the newcomer and the one who has been there for a long time.
Saeed Shirzad, Fahim Qasimi, the left in our right arm bowlers. And good combination. Two. Here is the final over for Rohul Arab. Tariq Stanakzai is on 44 of 39. Muhammad Riaz faces 3 deliveries, scored 2 runs. Long on in, long off in place. Deep mid wicket. High up in the air. Lovely connection for 6 runs by Muhammad Riaz. Excellent execution of that shot. Wow! 2 in 2. What a 6. Beautiful connection again by Muhammad Riaz. Muscled away. Excellent hitting.
Sweet sound of the bat this time around. 6 number 105th in the tournament. 6 number 2 for Muhammad Riaz in the innings. That is exactly what Team Amoon needed. And he has joined the party.
They need that kind of a hitting. Didn't play it by the 2 batters in the middle. Muhammad Riaz, a little cameo of 2 6s 14 from 737 for Muhammad Akram comes in. And the player who's out is Javed Ahmadzai. Smasher of the ball, Muhammad Akram. And in this match, he will play the role of a finisher. Over the last 2 overs. Straight away off the mark, takes the strike for the next over. Handed in delivery. He bowled to Khalid Tanewal. And got his wicket yesterday. Now second delivery. Oh, nicely played. To the long leg boundary. Excellent shot. Beautiful connection.
Shot. Fantastic. He finally connects one. And with that big six, he brings up his half century. Again, it seems to be. He is electrifying in the field, young Famiri. so good. And he's everywhere.
Nicely done. Need that kind of fielding. And the final over not to allow them, because batsmen were looking for two there. Fifteen coming from it, 19 gone, 153 for 5. They would be so happy if they get two. And in fifth, they would be so happy if they get two.
Up in there, not exactly timed well. Nazif Amiri under it, and he spills one. Just as I was praising him, have I praised him a lot more than I should have? He drops one and 4 runs added to the total.
Only a single. Pakistan is on strike. 4 more deliveries. 5 already from the over.
That was drop catch number 5 of the innings.
Excellently played that one as well. And good fielding. Nearly Pakistan lost his wicket. Another dive to save him. But he was lucky that the ball didn't hit on the stumps. The stumps. Akbar Musaze was the fielder. For Muhammad Akram as well. A slower one, fuller one. Fuller one. And 2 runs at the end.
I believe they should have been able to middle the ball a lot better. Report bowling card there, Faridun Daudzai. Who ended up being somewhat expensive. First 2 overs were very good. 1 wicket to him.
And then a big 6 on the bat of Imran Mir. 1 leg in the air, that's beautifully connection. And then outside edge for 4 more runs. And that is a second wicket. Imran Mir. Surprised by that kind of a delivery. Nazifullah Amiri with the catch. Abdul Zahoor, that was a brilliant delivery of the innings. Have a look at this again. And then coming down the track straight, a very good catch diving forward. Khatir Stanagzai. That was another wicket. Muhammad Akram comes in the final 2 overs. With that good 6 and another drop opportunity. Oh, for the next innings, it's EN National T20 Cup 2026 powered by Super Cola. We'll have an innings break. There.
And after 10 or 15 minutes, we will come back.
لوړ هدف 100 او 4 فیصده ټاکل کېږي په دې کې لوی لاس بیا د تاریخ سانیزو چې راغی په وکټ باندې سټی وکړه وخت یې واخیسته او په 43 توپونو 43 شپږ په مدد سره یې 52 منډې جوړې کړلې او خپلې لوبډلې لپاره یو دفاعي حالت غوره کړ دغه حالت به د دوی لپاره په راتلو پچونه کې ثابت شي سانیزی ستړي مه شئ مبارکي درته وایم واقعا چې بیا هم خپل ځان ثابت کړ، په زړه پورې توپوهنه مو ترسره کړله. راغلی په وکټ ډسټای وکړه، راس پسې کې و چې دغسې ډېر ښه ولوبېدلې او 50 زر یې جوړه کړه.
سلامونه احترامات هیلې تاسو ته ټولو قدرمنو لیدونکو ته یقینا که تاسو وګورئ سهار کې لږ ستونزمن دي چې تاسو وګټئ بالینګ کوي نو بیټسمینانو لپاره ستونزمن دي. همدا چې کوچ صاحب ما ته پلان راکړ چې ته لاړ سه کلي هغه ته زما خامي معلومه ده، ما ته هغه معلومه ده چې څنګه مطلب توپ اچونه کوي. نو یو بل سره ښه پوهېدو بلدو سره نو زما لپاره په ژوند کې اول ډېر ښه او یو جالبه صحنه وله. خدای وکړي چې لیدونکو مې ترې خوند اخیستی.
ستا لپاره به نه هېرېدونکې شیبه وه.
بالکل بالکل په ژوند کې داسې شیبې کله کله راځي انسان لپاره ډېر خوښونکي او ډېره خوښي وربخي.
بله ډېر ښه. 140 ټارګېټ ټاکل شوی دی، هدف مناسب ښکاري. فکر کوئ چې دفاع به کړی شي؟
بالکل که تاسو وګورئ زموږ سره ماشاءالله ډېر ښه بالینګ لاین اپ ده، دې کې موږ سره سینر لوبغاړي دي. موږ همیشه همدغسې دفاع کړې ده. نو کوشش به هم دی چې انشاءالله نن هم هماغسې څنګه چې تېرو دوه لوبې کې موږ ښه توپ اچونه کړې همدغسې یو ځل بیا دغه ټیم لپاره ښه توپ اچونه وکړو. دغه لوبډله پرېنږدو چې د هدف ته ځان ورسوي.
انډیویژولي یوازې ځان سره یې کله درته وایم کله کله چې ورک شي رانه ولې
تر ځایه تاسو ته هم ستړی مه شوی. زما خو مسؤلیتونه ډېر دي میدان کې، خپل هغې خبرې چې هم پلور کې یم د لوبغاړو مېلمنو ته د مېلمه مه راوست، که زه نه وای نو تا ته مېلمه څوک راوسته.
یاره دا دې به نه واقعیت هم دا دی. اریان صاحب په هره برخه کې موږ سره همکاري کوي. څنګه و لوبه؟ لوبه خو تر اخره تعقیبوي.
بلکل امو لوبډله که وګورو مناسب هدف په طارق هم خپلو خبرو کې ویلې شپږ رنزه شاټ یو که نه مناسب هدف هم د سپین غر لوبډلې ته ورکړی. وبګورو 140 ټارګېټ نو د سپین غر توپوهنې لاین هم ډېر اوږد دی. زبید اکبر ترڅنګ یې نوی ځوان لوبغاړی خانو خپلواک چې په کورنۍ کرکټ ډېر ښه لوبېدلی دی.
اریان صاحب که تا کتلي په ویشتنځای باندې ډېری موږ داسې فکر کوو لومړی سیالیو ته په کتو باندې چې توپچوونکو سره سره خو نه هغسې نه ده. په بیټر لږ څه سټای وکړي وخت واخلي دی کولی شي سیده سیده ولوبېږي. کراس ډېر ژر لاړ نه شي نو کولی شي ښې منډې جوړې کړي. لکه نن چې موږ تاریخ ثاني ځای وکته تېره ورځ موږ ادم خان وکته، اجاز احمدزی مو وکته. یعنې دغه لوبغاړي دي تڼیوال چې دوی وکټ ویشتنځای مطالعه کړی دی، له هغې نه وروسته بیا خپلې توپوهنې ته ادامه ورکړه.
نظر ځای که وګورو دغې ټورنمنټ کې تر د مخکښ منډه جوړونکي لوبغاړو په لیست کې لومړی نمبر دی. او په بالینګ کې بیا که وګورو هولا عرب دواړه د سپین غر لوبډلې لوري دي نو د سپینغر
مقابل ټیم بالران د خپل برید لاندې راولي او هغوی د خپل بیټینګ څخه متاثره کې بیټ څخه متاثره کې دا هم یو کمال دی چې ته کله شروع کې راځې د بیټر په وړاندې ته د توپ اچوونکي پر وړاندې ته ډاډه لوبېږي فرنټ فوټ مخکې داسې لوبېدنه ترسره کوي تاسې کتلي چې هغه ته کوم توپونه چې راتله په هر ځای کې چې به ته توپ راغی ته به ده به هماغه ایریا ته لېږه د بونډرۍ لپاره په آن سایډ باندې موږ ورته په آف سایډ باندې سټراید مخامخ او لانګ اپ کې
قدران چې تېره ورځ د 4 ویکټ یې ورکړې نولس منډې یې ورکړې په 4 اورو کې یو ښه توپ اچوونکی دی ځکه دا د مرحله عرب څخه دویم توپ اچوونکی چې په دغه ټورنمنټ کې ښې لوبې ترسره کړې دي نو که وګورو عظیم زدران هم سره سپینر بل توپ اچوونکی دی نو د دغو لوبډلې لوبغاړي توپ چونکي لین هم ډېر ښه دی د امو لوبډلې او بل لور ته که وګورو د سپینغر لوبډله هم ښه بیټینګ تا یادونه وکړه زبیر د سپینغر لوبډلې بیټینګ لین هم اوږد دی او تر څنګ یې بیا د امو لوبډلې سره ښه بالینګ دی نو یو ښه مقابله به وي
بلې په دې هیله چې همدغسې د کرکټ دوه په سیالي ترسره شوه او خوند ترې واخلو زه د کمنټري باکس په طرف
City of Kunduz province, Afghanistan. Welcome to everyone, all of the fans and spectators around the globe. This is the 3rd edition of. So for the opening pairs, and we're talking about another hand, Amo. 3 matches for Zubayd Akbari. He's our top scorer, even though in the last season as well, and this season as well, 128 for him. What a phenomenal batter, looking like a rising star for Afghanistan, and also a great prospective. Brilliant and amazing with the front foot and back foot work. What a talented player he is. 3 matches for Syed Shirzad, 4 wickets. What a brilliant 3-4, 24, the best. Here we go for the first ball of the 2nd inning. With a very quick runs. Chance to be run out. Direct hit. It could be really, really tough. Giving a... Oh, got it. That would be the first damage to the region of Speenghar. So most welcome, Mr. Shafiullah.
Thank you very much. That was not needed. Green light is not on. The red one means that Zubaid Akbari, you can go to the pavilion. So frustration. Because he lost his wicket.
So the new batter. Yeah, we were talking about Zubaid Akbari. I think, Mr. Shafi, that was not need. In this kind of occasion, there is no need to go for the runs. You know that the fielder is there and you're in the circle playing. The fielders are really inside the circle. So you have to be very cautious and you have to be really calm and never lose your passion. So that was the reason that he really encouraged himself in order to get runs, but unfortunately he couldn't reach at the time, and that was a great feeling. By the Amur region fielder.
Oh, for
He's right on the spot. He seems to be really better now. He has to take a responsibility. As the captain has gone back to without scoring. Talking about Zubaid Akbari, unlucky player. As we were talking about that, he's a top in ongoing tournament right here, and especially in scoring.
huge appeal from the wicketkeeper. But not supported by and leading the side as well. You have to.
Pressure is on. Even as we have seen early with the first ball. They've been pressure. The pressure has been taken. They have really done a big mistake. In this kind of occasion, you don't have to go earlier. There was another chance. Just missed the stumps. Point. Region fielder been really superb. Overall, Shafi, we are talking about the decoration of fielding of Amur region. It has been really superb, while they're just playing in really an attacking mood right here. I've been really comfortable. No hesitations ever we have seen so far. The 5 delivery has been done inside the circle.
So far, very good fielding.
In pressure, the pressure is on. Look at it. Actually, unintentionally hit. Actually, he didn't want it to go to hit that, but we can say that, without any kind of reason, Zafar backs to the pavilion as well after scoring 4. Must be disappointed in this occasion, even though he made a mistake. He shouldn't do this. He shouldn't have gone to hit like that. Look at that. Last delivery, how he has got back to the pavilion. Actually wanted to go, but been really double-minded in the end. And that was the reason, been really given simply catch. Second wicket has down. Big loss for the Speenghar region right now.
That was all about the variation of Said Shirzad. Why he missed the trick there? Because that was a slower delivery. He want to go for a big shot. He want to clear the mid wicket, waiting for that quick delivery, pacey, but at the end, slow delivery. The off cutter has offered to him. A new batter will join, but these two will feel the pressure here.
It's been really superb and brilliant bowling performance by youngster. It's been really superb. Suleiman Khan and early Salam Khan. Correction. Look at the previous innings of as he played well, but now he given chance again. Full end delivery. Just guided to the leg stump. Just for a couple of runs, been really quick in the
19 squad bowler. And I've seen his bowling against Zimbabwe in the Tri-Nation series. He's very good with the outs. Swing deliveries. And here this is a T20 cricket. You should focus on your variation, line and length more than a conventional swing and deviation. Nicely bowled. Much better length in line. And there's the length in line they have to focus on to bowl. No chances. Time for Muhammad Idris. The new batter is Akbar Musaze. In this match, he is playing in top order because they need to build a partnership and beside that go for some shot as well.
yeah, he's a really big muscle guy. But let's see. I think another chance to be run out. That's a quicker one. But that was a equally quick runs as well. That's much needed, you know, if they want to put the pressure. So they should take a single and double. They should use their mind. As we know that cricket is a game of mind right here. So look at the previous one. He just guided there.
Yes, in Walimir, this time the call was right because that was call of Akbar Musaze was safely in and on the non-strike his end the stumps was too far away. Just 33 runs, not good performance so far from Akbar Musaze. The best is 20.
Talking about his bowling performance, as we have seen in under 19, the way he bowled in the higher stage, so that would have been really superb. And where he has shown a typical talent, and that is the reason that he is recently playing a national 20 and 3rd edition in Kunduz province. Chance to be taken, been missed. Oh, unbelievable right here. A lucky boundary for the batter. Akbar Musaze seems to be gone, but look at the chance. Just missed. He must be disappointed with the fielding. I think finally he dropped well. He did a great effort in the end, but he couldn't. That is the first boundary off the with a boundary. The big man Akbar Musaze with a great muscles.
First boundary for him in off the mark. And this time, what a shot. Lovely played.
Strike rotation is important, you know. A sensible cricket should be played by them if they want to chase down this total. 164. So I'm talking about, you know, to Mohammad Idris and Asim Musazai. Look at match number 9, playing 11. Zubair Akbari. And Zafar Muhammad Idris, the big man. Asim Musazai. Brilliant wicketkeeper Mubin Bakhtiari. Saak is one of the phenomenal
Line and length.
Seeing the line.
The discipline of his bowling. Because tried to execute great deliveries in the first power play. Lovely shot. Find the gap. And wait and see for the fielder. Yes, he collected that. Before the boundary line and 2 more runs.
Look at this is what I was talking about, you know, it creates double-minded, especially the bowlers, like, you know, when he comes from the right angle and then, you know, for the legs, right arm better and left arm better. So that is the fact. Right here we have seen 2 wides there. So the pressure automatically builds when you are just giving a wides and singles and doubles. So then you've been really dispatched on the moment.
Said Shirzad come from that fuller deliveries to good length delivery was short pitch. That's why he missed the line again. And here is another wide, 3 wides already. And he bowled only 1 delivery in this over.
Yeah, look at the composure as well. And everybody just watching the bowler. Look at the previous one. That was down the leg side. Given another wide. So that is the good comeback by the way.
Was not executed the ball he wanted. That's why we went for a slow
one there.
respect shown Muhammad Idris. Not want to go for a cut shot or big shot down the ground there. Current run rate is now 8 in the power play to put
A lot of pressure.
the job for the Speenghar batter is these two to be at the crease.
The end of that power play as well.
Yeah, full the lane delivery, but been really in the end, been bowled well. Slower, he been really nice. This is the quality of his bowling, especially with the lower one. Was slow and change of his, even with the left arm, when you bowl on a different variation to make the batter double-minded. So that's really important, and that should be right here. What a bowling so far, but sometimes he misses his line there.
At the end, he batted so well with 25 runs. Here, West Indies set a target of more than 300.
Yeah, they great combinations with Aftab Alam.
Akbari in the very first delivery of that innings. Really unfortunate for him. Muhammad Idris and Akbar Musa they now looking for a very good partner. Early
Production of
Azim Zadran there. But he's bowling very well in every pace. When you
So if he takes time or if he stays for a couple of more hours, so definitely he can be 1.5. There is no need for the rush. There is no need to be hurry.
11 of 7. Have a look at that fielding. The throw was wide. Keeper does well, but
Quick single has been taken by Akbar Musazai. Umpire review. They're checking either he is run. Out or just safe. In this inning so far, the power play has been really superb by the Amo region. Been filled
19 quick runs from Imran and 17 from 9 deliveries from Akram. And now in the replay, 27 for 2. And Salam Khan once again introduced to the bowling. Fahim Qasimi is not there today with them. A good line in length once again by Salam Khan. 10 from his first over.
our number 5 in power play. Continues. As you mentioned that Fahim is not playing. Finally, it was in good line. Hits on thigh pad. It was a high. He deserves to appeal, but there was no opportunity to be. Leg before. What a brilliant bowling so far by youngster. Boom, boom. What a hit. Look at the power behind. Muzzles of Akbar Musazai.
No one in the deep mid wicket. But he medaled that so well. Excellent shot. The main with power. Akbar Musazai. Slower this time, driven straight to the fielder for just a single. Muhammad Idris, 9 of 12. He's a little bit struggling there.
Yeah, good comeback by Salam Khan. He bowled well on the right.
Well, and building partnership. Salam Khan replacing Fahim Qasimi. Has got 6 wickets in the total. Nicely played.
Played a defensive shot offered.
A pioneer of
domestic cricket.
Long off is called in the circle. The fielder from just mid on is sent to long off region.
straight to the fielder's hands. Wideish.
One of the another fielder is sent there to the sweeper region. Actually, this is outstanding field setting by Imran. The power play is finished. Called batting power play. Play conditions tell us the two fielders are allowed to stay out of the circle during the first 6 overs. The fast ball excellent. It has been outstanding throughout this tournament. Again, some changes in the field. That's the first appearance for Said Hashmi for Ramu region. A debutant ball. Quite a promising player, got a big run up, smooth run up, good finish. Great releasing. Only a single is taken for Musaze. Officially played straight to the fielder. Good running. Great running. Really good piece of running between the.
Idris is somewhat struggling now. At 11 or 15 to him. His partner is having a chat with him, and that chat must be about
Too much to the teams.
5 singles of the over. far. A good delivery to end the over with. 51 for 2 after 7.
Chips in progress. Some lovely shots we have seen. And that was the very first wicket time. Good delivery to start to settle his fielders. And this is a very proper time, to do what
The introduction of Hafiz Zadran, the leg spinning Zadran, who took 4 wickets in his last game. Fantastic outing for him that time around.
get a single is taken. The fielder came around, fielded well. Now the left-hander, Muhammad Idris, has already
Shorter of length. He needs be a bit fuller than that. Well bowled. That is a lot better. Bringing the batsman onto his front foot. 3that over of Hafiz Zadran. Economical as usual. 54 for 2 hours.
good innings. But unfortunately, they were not able to cross the finish line.
We'll wait and see.
It's not hamstring. The ball hit his toes there. It was a very perfect Yorker. But good decision at the end by the umpire, not giving out. I do remember way back in 1992 when Brian Lara was quite a young guy. He was scoring 88 runs against Becky. Number of the crowd is sitting there. Working day. Morning time. So you can find a lot of the fans in their jobs, in their office. On their jobs as well. The one beautifully played it. The fielder is coming, feeling it well. One more to the total. Full toss. Juicy full toss. Played it very well there. Just relying on a single, not going for the second one. That's really a good partnership after two very early wickets.
To come back for a second.
He is also a very good hitter of the ball. But now he's taking his time. He wanted to go for a big one. Appeal. It is a leg by. Is that ball high and handsome for 6 more?
This is exactly what I was talking about. Hafiz Zadran, the leg spinner. He took 4 wickets in the last game, but inside these first 2 overs, he has been very short. He has been bowling short of length deliveries. He is got to look to pitch it up.
Another 6 from the bat of Akbar Musazeh. Excellent batting performance so far by this man. Wanted to rotate the strike, and that's the best way of playing a big innings. Still 2 balls to come. To finish the 10th over, and there will be drinks.
Another good delivery. Good comeback after being smashed for a big 6. 2 dots on the trot.
Still 1 ball. 90 to get of 61 balls. They have 8 wickets in their hand. They can do it. He goes for another one. Same shot, same position, same result. It's an excellent shot, but that was further bigger than the previous one. Ten hour comes to an end. 80 on the board for loss of 2. We have drinks here. We will be back after exactly 5 minutes.
Welcome back after short drinks break.
Excellent partnership between these two guys. Doing amazing job. From the top of his pads, he played that one to the deep mid-wicket region. A single is taken.
'81 on the board with the loss of 2 right here after the break. Asif Musaze. Sorry, correction.
Akbar Musa.
Akbar Musaze, yeah, the brilliant one away for a half century.
He is away. Off. Toss. I think it's a no ball, but meanwhile he has completed his half century.
What a brilliant knock. A fantastic innings by the youngster, upcoming star, Akbar Musaze. AB Musaze really shown his talent right here. What a phenomenal 50 comes up.
Coaches must be happy with the performance of this young man. A powerful striker of the ball, a full toss.
Yeah, definitely. Look at the previous one. It was been really high. Given one of the great talented for the side of Speenghar region. Here is a free hit. Here we go.
Made a lot of room, smashed that ball straight to the fielder. Great effort in the deep. A very outstanding effort to say. Three runs for the team. The man standing towards the long on region.
Yeah, full end delivery, been really superb. Wanted to go for the big shot. But in meanwhile, he couldn't maintain. Look at the previous one. Wanted to go to the straight one, but
Left-hander wide one is now facing. Actually, this left and right hand combination makes that header for the captain Imran. And that's
partnership with them. It's not even easy, but typically tough in this kind. When you lose your wicket, look at from this angle. You wanted to go to the really big one, but the good inside edge finally breaks.
Oh, what a perfect delivery. Beauty. Of his delivery, but right now the square umpire is indicating that it's a no ball. It's a no ball because of the field setting.
I've been introduced. I've been really super with the bat early in the morning. This time I'm really carried away. To the D-back striker while the fielder was there. Just for the
Target. This is Ehsan Danish, one of the very experienced Umpire. Oh my gosh, I think he has put down the catch. It was traveling really fast.
He's trapped it.
Another left arm orthodox from the other end. They see the need for left armers now. Azim's out. In for his third over, a single. And here is another great innings of Akbar Musazai. Well played, on the back foot for a single. Great cricketing awareness. A six, followed up by a single. Strike rotation is what I've been talking about so much. And that is exactly what you get to see from Akbar Musazai. A vital innings for his team. Laid down the leg side by Ishaq Rahimi, only for a single. A good cricket, Asif Musazai. Right after hitting for big shots. He's waiting for the low deliveries. Not go for every delivery on the pads as well. Again in played for a single. Last delivery. Can Mohammad Ishaq joins the party with a boundary or six? Not a good over in terms of partnership with his fellow bowler at the other end. Comes down the ground. Will only be a single.
Most sixes so far. Harun Khan has smashed 8 sixes so far in this tournament. Akbar Musa 8 sixes. Ijaz Ahmed 7 sixes. And talk about Najibullah Zadran. A Tarzan player has smashed 6 sixes so far. Akbar Zazai. Akbar Zazai from nowhere. He's came in great form.
Yeah, Tajikistan XA have been really phenomenal, especially in early in the.
Back to the spinner. And right now, Akbar Musa is doing a great job. He's smashing the ball quite easily and quite amazingly. Made a lot of room this time. The ball is gone. It's gone right in the park for the maximum. Not from bat of Akbar Musa. This time it was Muhammad Ishaq.
Yeah, definitely 113 sixes so far in this tournament. As you mentioned, this time Mohammad Ishaq capitalized. Look at a flighted one underneath.
Gone 118. on the board for loss of 3. 46 needed of 36 balls.
You know, before in the first over, Tariq just given 3 runs, now 10 runs. So been a little bit expensive. But still, he's a wicket less. 118 on the board right here with a loss of 3. 14 over has gone 6. Hours are remaining until or unless Muhammad Ishaq and AB Akbar Musaze, so definitely they can do better.
So far in this tournament, we talk about the most fours. Khaled Taniwal is actually leading that. And this is the dugout. A very happy dugout. Registered 2 points yesterday. And now they are on the driving seat to win this match again. Slower one. Back of his hand. Played it very well, going back for the second.
Yeah, that's a really sensible cricket so far as we were just talking about like that. They're really acknowledging innings is a slower ball. They're really trying to hit on that.
That will be easy peasy for them to win this match. Walk in the park. But right now they're looking just only to rotate the strike, and this is a very great way to change. Down that target of 164.
That's a really fantastic for both of them. Even they are still in pursuit of chasing.
But great fielding by the captain. Not that much happy after posting a very good target on this pitch. 164. Still a ball to come. .123 for loss of 3. I think it was the last ball. So the over comes to an end. Now 30 more deliveries. The spinner is introduced.
Yeah, 14 over has come to an end. The most experienced umpire is Sanullah Danish. I think they're asking that is submissive. I think it happens like so. Our number 15 has come to an end, but I think there is a problem as well. But let's see.
Walks back, tries to hit it far away.
He's walking back to the pavilion there. The wicket they will take, a good wicket for Amu. Can they come back in the game? All the dugout appreciate his inning. And he raises bait. A very good. Shaukat Zaman, who played a very good knock. He comes in place of Rohola Arab as an impact player. Ihsanullah Danish, the on-field umpire, signal that 108 runs for him in this tournament. 44 is the best. 6-4 in 6 sixes with a strike rate of 142. Good performance and a great performer for Speenghar this year.
Another experienced domestic player, Shaukat Zaman. Shorter length on the leg side. Call this for 2. They won't be able to come back for another run.
Now he needed from 25. A good over from Azim Zadran. The final over of a spell. A 3 was expensive, but in this over has got a wicket as well, not given away a lot of runs. And this single will end the over number 16. 128 for 4. 36 from the last 4 overs. Shaukat Zaman is new to the crease, and they have Said Shirzad, experienced fast bowler with variation, leg cutter and off cutters. Let's see, he introduced right here to 17 overs. And Shaukat Zaman, he is a great classical player. A fielding to start here, long on and long off in place. Deep mid wicket and deep square leg. In one fielder deep in extra cover. Inside the circle. Short fine leg. Gully. Short point end. Cover in play as the skipper himself. Straight to bowler. Excellent delivery to start.
Syed Shehzad back into the attack. as they're looking to take a few wickets here to put Speenghar under more pressure. Played it late between those two fielders for very valuable runs. 32 of 22 needed now.
No change in
Fielding.
could be change in his line and length. Would be from Said Shirzad. This time play to extra cover for 2 more runs. Great batting again from
Later
in form Shaukat Zaman. To mid off. Great delivery once again with pace, inbounds.
prize.
Shaukat Zaman there now 20 deliveries remaining to chase down the 30 runs.
This can get interesting. If he bowls these 2 dot deliveries, they will need 10 runs per over. Can he bowl 2 dot deliveries to finish the over with? I believe this will go down to the last delivery. Shorter length. Good. Very good. Fantastic bowling.
A great comeback after that boundary in 2 runs. 2 back-to-back dots. And very important at this stage. I've already talked about his bowling and hits. He has variation, pace on and off deliveries. And once again, a deep square leg comes inside the circle. Change in the fielding of every balls by Said Shirzad.
An extra fielder in the circle now. They're trying to stop that single. Run out chance. Fantastic bowling. Good planning. And equally well backed by the fielder there.
6 runs from that over. 30 now is the equation of last 3 overs. Ten from every over. Muhammad Ishaq is still there along with Shaukat Zaman. The question is who will bowl that over? What are the options with Imran Mir? He has only 1 over after that by Said Shirzad.
.28 needed of 17 deliveries now.
Salam Khan to bowl the second delivery. This time, great batting.
Run out.
Not throw the ball because there's no backup. And batters are really eager to get the chance and get more runs and extra runs. (27 from 16). Amo needs that over. To bowl perfectly by Salam Khan.
Go back and reload. Let's go. Full length delivery, straight down the ground. Fielder coming around will only be a single. Fumble. They won't be going for run number 2.
A quiet over so far for Amo and Salam Khan. It was in the slot, but great commitment shown by the fielder. A little fumble. But if they go for run, they might lose the wicket.
With Ishaq Rahimi and Shaukat Zaman at the crease, this should be an easy chase. Shot down the leg side. Only for a single, but it is going to get interesting. And it will get a lot more interesting if they lose these two batsmen. Then we will have a say. Then Amu will have a say.
The over of the runs required 23, balls remaining 12. Said Shirzad there. Again, busy with fielding setup. And he himself sitting at fielding. A very important over. This one, 23 runs. How many will he lift for the final over?
I think Amu would love to see 15 more required in the last over. Here we go. Shot and delivery, pulled away, fielder under it, dropped. Very slow to get to the ball. And thus, in doing so, he drops that. That fielder right there has been called inside the circle. I don't think that's a great move because Shehzad bowls a lot of short deliveries. Will he go fuller this time? Outside off stump. Fielder there, only one bounce. To Hafiz Zadran. In with that, there's another single added to the total. 20 now required of 10.
Now they need 2 runs from every delivery. $12 is the asking rate. And once again, very good bowling performance Syed Shirzad. On every ball, he changes field and have a chat with the skipper.
Deep mid wicket, deep long on. Long off. Deep extra cover. And deep point as well. Oh, it's at edge. Gone for 4.
Free by Syed Shirzad, but very lucky for Speenghar.
They want the batsman to hit it to the offside. They're forcing them to hit it to the offside. So a very offside packed field. 2 inside the circle of the offside, 3 outside the circle. 16 now required of 9 deliveries. Can he get a wicket here? Well played. Down the ground. Wide-ish long on there. Only for a single. 15 now required of 8. Beg your pardon. Long off. I'm lost a little bit because of the excitement here.
15 from 8 deliveries. Oh, not very easy. Syed Shirzad is bowling too well. 8 runs from his 4 deliveries. But unlucky for him that boundary conceded. Will he bowl a Yorker there or a slower one?
Up in the air, straight down the ground is 6 runs. That makes it a lot easier for Spin.
Final over.
8 runs required of the last 6 deliveries. Last 6 legal deliveries. Who will bowl the last over? Can Amu defend 8 in the last over? Or will Speenghar come out victorious? They should come out victorious. Next match, live from Kunduz, Afghanistan. Bandi Amir against Bost.
Two experienced skipper who played for the national side of Afghanistan for a long time. Najibullah Zadran boast against Hazratullah Aziz Bandi Amir. Last over 8 runs. Isaac is on strike. 31 in his previous inning in the last match here. He also played a very good knock. But they need 8 more runs to get. Saeed Hashimi. 1 wicket for him, 29 runs from his 3 overs.
Important question. Can he defend 8 runs I know it's a tough ask, but can he do it? Yorker and delivery. They are aiming for a 2 there. Good fielding. Will only stick with 1.
32 is a partnership of 22. 7 from 5. Not a bad delivery. A good one to start the over. But they'll be happy with the dot delivery. Slower one. Great thinking. Wicketkeeper missed that opportunity. Third delivery. Saeed Hashimi against Shaukat Zaman. Another good delivery. Now 6 of 3. This match is getting entrusted here. Appeal for run out there. And the batter looks short of the crease. That's why players are really interesting. But that is a chance for them to give some advices to the young men to hold the nerves at the final over. Nothing wrong with the front foot. Run out check. And at this stage, Amo will be very happy if they get a wicket. Muhammad Ishaq is on strike. Directed there. And the umpire will find.
That is still in the air. That is not so professional. Lack of game awareness and lack of professionalism there. Shaukat Zaman departs.
Very lazy there. Looking at the fielder. And there is not good. Shaukat Zaman departs in more. Difficult and bad for Speenghar is that runs is not counted as well. between the senior players of the team, also the skipper.
6 needed of 2 deliveries with the new batsman on strike. Nazif, the young man Amiri. Can he smash one out of the park? Goes back, straight down the ground. Would it be a 4? Fielder coming around will only be a single. Ishaq Rahimi is not interested in taking 2. He wasn't interested in taking that second run. He wants to finish this one. Can he do it? He is very capable of doing that, but 5 needed of 1 delivery now.
He denied the second runs. It hits so hard. Straight down the ground, the fielder does really, really well. Ijaz Mary there, Imran Mir, all of them getting something very interesting just to defend that 5 runs from the last delivery.
A hurdle before the last delivery of the game. Deep extra cover, long on, long off, deep mid wicket and deep square leg. Are they about to lose a game that they should have won, Speenghar? Here we go, last delivery. Ishaq Rahimi with a ram shot, taken! There you go! Amu have won the game! What a game this has been! They should have won this game. This was their game, and Speenghar loses this one. I cannot believe.
To me to defend 8 runs there.
Are you not entertained? How many games have you had that have gone down to the last delivery? Another exciting game. Another game that should have been won by the batting team. But they didn't, and they couldn't. Disappointing from Speenghar, and disappointed are the batsmen. Again, are you not entertained? Quality cricket here in beautiful Kunduz Cricket Stadium, here in beautiful Kunduz City. Fantastic to watch.
And once again, a great innings goes in vain. Asif Musaze, 73 for him. But the run out of Shaukat Zaman was not a very, very good sign for Speenghar. Lazy out there. Lose the wicket. Betting card describe you 73 of Akbar Musa. It was brilliant. 35 from Muhammad Ishaq at the end. He couldn't finish the game for his side. 15 from 14 from Shaukat Zaman. And Zubaid Akbari lost his wicket in the very first delivery, the top
Of Shaukat Zaman. The bowling card is as such. Syed Shehzad 4 overs, 1 for 31. Salam Khan 4 overs, none for 33. Azim Zadran 4 overs, 1 for 30. Syed Hashimi 4 overs, 2 for 32. Hafiz Zadran bowled only 2 overs. None for 17. There is the points table for you. Amur region now on top with this win. 6 points to them. Bust region 3 matches 2 wins for them with 4 points. Misainak at 3rd, Bandi Amir at 4th, and Speenghar, again, they stay at the bottom. 4 matches played, 1 win. Three losses. They should have won this game, and they should have been at 3rd or 4th position. That is what we had for you guys here. That wasn't the ending Amu wanted, and they changed that outcome by perseverance and fantastic bowling. Also backed up by magnificent fielding. 2 run-outs, 2 important run-outs. A few towering sixes from the bat of Musazai as well. He was very good throughout the innings. Hafiz Adran went for 17 in his 2 overs. Was smashed for 2 sixes by Musazai. 2 consecutive sixes. Syed Hashimi was somewhat expensive in the first 3 overs. Viewers might have thought, why has the captain given him the last over? And you saw why. A few lucky boundaries as well, but couldn't help them win the game. Tariq Stanixai with 2 economical overs apart from that 6 of his bowling. Syed Shehzad came back and bowled well. 2 lucky boundaries of his bowling. A fantastic over by young Syed Hashimi to win it for Amu. That's what we had for you from
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. ډیره زیاته مننه اشرتي صاحب چې لیدونکو سره مو په لوبه تبصره کوله. څه یو په زړه پورې سیالي څنګه چې موږ د 2 اننګز په وقفه کې ویل چې یوه په زړه پورې او 2 طرفه سیالي ننداره کوم. هغسې وشو. په وروستي اوور کې 8 منډې په کار وې د سپینغر لوبډلې ته، خو ویې نشو کولی چې دغه منډې پوره کړي. بل څوک نه، سید جلالو چې په وروستي اوور کې ډېره په زړه پورې چونه ترسره کړه. یوازې 3 منډې ورکړلې. نوموړي په خپلو 4 اورونو کې 2
حتما او اعتماد در باندې د ټول ټیم چې ته به د خیره سره میچ موږ ته وین کوې. نو هماغه کله چې زه راغلم ما چې کله لومړي 2 بالونه ترسره کړل نو هغه کوم څه مې چې غوښتل هغه نه کېدل. کوم ځای مې چې غوښته هغه مې ویشتلی شو. نو هماغه چې یارکر بلاکر بالونه مې کول او بیټسمنان ته مې وخت نه ورکوه چې ما باندې غټ شاټ وکړي.
ډېر ښه وکټ ویشتنځی هم 140 هدف یعنې داسې برېښېدل نورو سیالیو په پرتله باندې چې لږ څه مدد به د بیټرانو سره وي. یو شی تاسو په لومړني خپله هم یادونه وکړه چې 3 اوورو کې لږ څه منډې ورکړلې. په نوي بال باندې هغسې چې غواړې توپ اچونه اساسي نه ترسره کېږي نه د زوړ بال اساسي د خوښې بال دی. ځکه هلته تاسې په زوړ بال باندې چې کوم ځای کې یو بالر توپ اچونه غواړي ترسره
خپل ټیم دپاره دفاع کوم او ډېر خوشحاله یم خپل پرفارمنس.
ډېر ښه ماشاءالله ډېره ښه لوبېدنه یې ترسره کړه. 2 مهم وکټ یې د هم واخیستلې. دغه هدف ستاسو پلان څه و؟ ځکه هدف دومره زیات نه و ویشتل واخیستلې. دغه هدف ستاسو پلان څه و؟ ځکه هدف دومره زیات نه و، 22 ځای ته په کتو باندې، خو بیا هم ډېره ښه دفاع ترسره کړله. فیلډینګ سپورټ، د کپتان سپورټ څومره د یو بالر لپاره مهم او دغه په پرفارمنس او په بالینګ باندې مؤثر تمامېدلی شي؟
بالکل ټارګټ دومره بد هم نو ورته نشو ویلی، ځکه 140 په دې وکټو باندې په سهار کې غټ ټارګټ ده. نو موږ چې کله بالینګ ته راوتلو، زموږ فوکس او پلان هم دا و چې موږ به انشاءالله ښه بالینګ ترسره کوو، ښه فیلډینګ به کوو، او هغه څه چې زموږ توقع و، څه چې زموږ هیله وه د وکټ نه، هماغسې وشو. موږ په ده پوهېدلو چې میچ به اخره ورته ځي، ځکه په دې وکټ باندې په دویم اننګس کې سار خوانه، البته چیسینګ زیاتره میچونه تقریبا موږ ولیدل چې چیس شو. نو په ده پوهېدلو چې اخره ورته به ځو، هماغه میچ مو اخره اور ته راورسوه. اخره اور کې بیا نو ایفرټ پورې ده. بس کېدای شي موږ ایفرټ لږ ډېر کړی چې میچ مو وګاټه.
بالکل ښه اننګز وړاندې کړ، د کوچ او د کپتان را باندې باور و، او باور مې ترلاسه کړ چې ما خپل ټیم دپاره او ځان دپاره 3 منډې وکړلې.
وروستیو ته سیالي ډېره جالبه شوه. شوکت زمان او ورسره په څنګ کې اسحاق ولاړو، خو په وروستیو کې شوکت وکټ د لاسه ورکړ. داسې نه فکر نه کېده چې تاسې دغه هدف پوره نه کړی؟ څه فکر کوئ نیمګړتیا کوم ځای کې وه؟
بالکل کله نه چې زه آوټ شوم، ځکه زما غټ شونه هم لګېدل، نو نیمګړتیا هم دا ومانم چې بس ځان آوټ کړو، میچ هم د لاسه ورکړ.
یو بیټر هم داسې نه غواړي چې هغه دې رنز جوړ کړي او آوټ دې شي، ځکه تا ډېره خواري وکړله، تر وروستیو پورې دې هڅه وکوله. آوټ کېدو نه وروسته احساس دې څه و؟
بالکل په اسحاق او په شوکت مې ډېر باور و چې میچ به چیس کې. کرکټ ده، کله بایلل کله ګټل راځي. هغوی کوشش وکړه چې وګټي، خو ویې نه ګټه، بس هارډ لږ ورته وایم نو
قسمت کې نه وه.
نه وه میچ.
ډېر ښه. خپله سا انډیویژوالي ستا پر پرفارمنس باندې وغږېږي. نن یقینا ډېر تغییر سره اکبر موسازی په نظر راتله، ډېر مخکې لوبېدل، بالرانو ته دومره وخت نه ورکوو. پلان د څه و شخصا ستا؟
بالکل ما خو الحمدلله د ګریډ 1 ون ډے او T20 کې مې پرفارمنس ډېر ښه و، نو هماغه مې په ځان باور و او ډاډه وم چې انشاءالله T20 ګیم زما د چا خبره خپل ګیم ده، نو هماغه باور او خپل ځان باندې کانفیډنس و چې نن ورځ مې رنزونه وکړي.
ډېر ښه. راتلونکي 4 نورې سیالۍ هم لرئ. په دغه سیالیو کې به اکبر موسازی که چانس ورکړل شي همدغسې به په نظر راځي؟
انشاءالله کېدای شي دین هم خطرناک ثابت شي.
بالرانو ځان ساتئ، مقصد اکبر موسازی و چې خطرناک ثابت شي. ډېر ښه اکبر، کراچو اوورال د روسیه ورباندې وغږېږي، تاسې پر وړاندې ډېره ښه توپ اچونه سید جلال ترسره کړله او 8 منډې ډېر سخته نه ده. ښه بخت ته غواړم په راتلونکي سیالیو کې همدغسې ستا د لاس ځلېدو په هیله باندې.
مننه خیر.
اکبر موسازی و چې نن یې په 45 توپونو باندې 83 منډې جوړې کړې، 15 سترې شپږیزې، ورسره په څنګ کې په توپوهنه کې بیا شپږ څلوریزې البته هم شامل وي. واقعا دغه څه دي چې د یو بیټر د څه لپاره چې کوښښ کوي چې لوبډله بریا ته ورسوي او هغه هلته دوی بریا ترلاسه کړي، خو اکبر موسازي ډېره هڅه وکړل. د سره بیا محمد ادریس چې په 20 توپونو باندې د سره لږ پرفارمنس وکړو، 20 منډې جوړې کړې، ورسره په څنګ کې محمد اسحاق 15 په 9 توپونو باندې او شوکت زمان 15 بیا په 14 توپونو ترسره کړې. فضل رحیمي د میچ پریزنټیشن کې وګورو چې څوک ګیم چینجر سټایلش پلیر او ورسره په څنګ کې د سیالۍ غوره لوبغاړی ټاکل کېږي. زه د رحیمي صاحب په طرف باندې بله
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. السلام علیکم. په خیر راغلی د نن ورځې پای مراسمو ته. انجام امید وطن ملي شلاوري سوپر کولا سیالۍ د لوبې پای مراسم. نهمه لوبه وه د امو او سپینغر ترمنځ. د سپینغر لوبډلې ټاس ګټلو وروسته توپ اچونه غوره کړه. لومړی توپوهنې سره د امو لوبډلې 103 منډې ترسره کړې وې چې دوی لپاره په توپوهنه کې طارق ستانکزي نیمه سلیزه او همداراز په توپ اچونې کې روح الله عرب دوه لوبغاړي سوځولي وو او په ځوابي توپوهنه کې اکبر مستاظر ډېر ښه وځلېدو. په توپوهنه کې 3 منډې جوړې کړې خو سید جلال هاشمي نشو هېرولی. هغه وروستی اور او په ټوله کې دغه ټول اورونه ډېر بهترین دوه لوبغاړي لا هم له ډګره بهر کړه او د 3 منډو په توپیر باندې وکولی شول چې دغه سیالۍ په خپله ګټه باندې تمامه کړي. سرکر اعظم د خپل مالي ملاتړ کوونکو نه چې په دغه سیالیو کې موږ سره مالي ملاتړ کوونکي دي مننه ترې کوم. AN مخابراتي شرکت، سوپر کولا، امیر حاجي زاده روغتون، ملي سپورټ، افغان ټیلیکام او ویني کمپني. راځم خپل ډېر درانه او قدرمن میلمانه معرفي کوم. زما له چپ اړخ نه قاري رحیم ګل نصرت صاحب د کندوز کرکټ امنیتي قطعې معاون، حاجي غلام سخي شیرزی د قومي مشر، شجاعت الله خادم صاحب د کندوز راډیو امیر، عبدالوکیل اشرتي د کرکټ بورډ اړیکو مسؤل او همداراز د کرکټ تکړه مبصر، نادر شاه زدران د کندوز ولایت اداري مسؤل. تاسو ته ښه راغلاست وایم، په خیر راشئ. هغه چاته بلنه ورکوم چې په نن سیالۍ کې رښتیا هم ډېره ښه پاڼې ترسره کړه چون دغه لوبډلې هغه بیړۍ چې وه هدف ته ونه رسېدله. اکبر مستاظر سټایلش پلیر آف د میچ ته وړاندې شي، د نصرت صاحب د لاسونو نه دې خپل جایزه ترلاسه کړي. موست سکسر آف د میچ بیا هم اکبر مستاظر دی، د حاجي صاحب غلام سخي شیرزي صاحب د لاسونو د خپل ټرافي ترلاسه کړي. اکبر مستاظر گیم چینجر آف د میچ رښتیا هم ډېر زبردسته بالینګ په وروستي اور کې خصوصا سید جلال هاشمي ته بلنه ورکوم چې خادم صاحب د لاسونو نه د خپل ټراپي ترلاسه کړي. جلال هاشمي هغه په کورني کرکټ کې ډېر ښه ځلېدلی، هغه په تېر ګریډ 2 ګریډ 1 کې آوټسټینډینګ پرفارم کړی. وخت را رسېدلی هغه چاته بلنه ورکړم چې ډېر ښه کرکټ یې وکړو. ډېر وخت وروسته هغه د شکر سجده په لوبغالي کې ادا کړه. زه پوهېږم چې هغې دغه ولې داسې کار ترسره کړ. د ډېر وخت وروسته رنزونه کول او داسې خوشحالۍ اظهار کول په سجدې سره دا د یو لوبغاړي درد دی او دا د طارق ستانکزي هغه هلې ځلې وي چې ده ترسره کړې وي. طارق ستانکزي ته بلنه ورکوم چې پلیر آف د میچ چیک بورډ ترلاسه کړي د عبدالوکیل اشرتي صاحب د لاسونو څخه. طارق ستانکزی به راځي، پلیر آف د میچ ټرافي به هم ترلاسه کړي د قدرمن نادر شاه زدران صاحب د لاسونو څخه. طارق ډېر ښه راغلی. زه په ډومestic کې دغسې لایف او غټ ایونټ کې ډېر وروسته ستا نیمه سلیزه ګورم، څنګه دې وکولی شو په دغسې یو سخت حالاتو نه راوځي؟
سلامونه احترامات نیکي له بالکل که تاسو وګورئ همیشه که زه په خپل پوزیشن باندې راغلی ما مطلب میډل اډر کې راغلی ما ما سره وخت نو همیشه ما د خپل ټیم لپاره ښې لوبې ترسره کړې. که تاسو نن وګورئ زموږ بیک ټو بیک وکټ هم لاړلې همدا وجه وه، خو بیا هم کم څه چې زموږ پلان و سهار کې لږ وکټه لږ د بالرانو لپاره سپورټ وه خو موږ وکولی سو ما سره چې اجاز کم پارتنرشپ وکړو د ټیم لپاره هغه زموږ کوم هدف چې 180 170 نو خوشبختانه بریالي سو هغې ته ورسېدو.
د شکر سجده دې عطا کړه، په دې اړه راته ویلی شي؟
بالکل ډېر وخت بعد خو نه خو ځکه مطلب داسې لایف ایونټ کې خوشحالۍ اظهار کول او داسې راتګ زما لپاره ډېر یو د شکر او د خوشحالۍ ځای و. د رب سجده مې ادا کړه، خوشحاله یم.
ډېره جالبه او خاطر ستانکزي پر وړاندې لوبېدې، څه احساس و؟
بالکل ما وختي مې یادونه وکړله. دې صحنې په ژوند کې ډېرې کمې راځي. دا زما لپاره په ژوند کې یو د نه هېرېدونکې صحنه وه چې دوه وروڼه داسې په غټ ایونټ کې سره مخامخ سو نو ډېر خوشبخته به ووایم چې دغسې یو صحنې سره مخامخ سو.
ډېره مننه طارق، زه هیله لرم راتلونکي کې هم ښه وځلېږئ.
مننه تاسو نه خیر.
طارق ستانکزی او د نن ورځې غوره لوبغاړی چې ډېر زبردسته توپوهنې ترسره کړې وه او د لوبې غوره لوبغاړی شو. وخت را رسېدلی چې بلنه ورکړم زبید اکبري ته د سپینغر لوبډلې لوبډل مشر. زبید ډېر په خیر راغللی ټاس مو وګټو توپ اچونه مو غوره کړې یعنې هر څه ستاسې په خوښه باندې وشو په ټاس کې د 140 منډو 50 یادونه کړې وې 103 شپېته منډې کړې وې فکر کوئ چې منډې ډېرې ترلاسه کړې وې
سلامونه ریمي صاحب چې موږ کومه هدف او کومه غوښتنه مو د بالینګ نه انشاءالله هغه یې ترسره کړله او بیټینګ ماشاءالله موږ سره ډېر زیات و که تاسو موږ سره وګورئ شاته اسحاق و اکبر و شوکت و هلکان ما سره بیټینګ کې ډېر زیات ول بس هماغه و چې په لاست اوور کې تقریبا 8 رنزه پاتې ول او سیټ پلیران دواړه ولاړ ول اسحاق او شوکت پوره یې نه کړله
د میچ بایللو عمده یا مهمه لامل راته څه ویلی شئ
همدا و چې شوکت او اسحاق ولاړو په لاست اوور و 8 رنزه او سینر ورباید دواړو دې باید ځان ته فنش کړي ول
یو څه چې موږ په فیلډ کې وګورل ستاسې ډګر ساتنه نه هغه رقم نه که لکه تېرو 2-3 سالو کې فکر کوئ هغه مې یو لامل کېدلی شي
هو هغه هم کېدلی شي خو سر په سر میچونه دوه ول او کوشش هلکانو خپل کولو ایفټ کولو خو بس هغه څه رقم چې غوښتل هغسې ونه شولو
ډېره مننه اکبري
مننه خوشحاله اوسئ
زبید اکبري و د سپینغر لوبډلې لوبډل مشر وخت راسره هغه چاته بلنه ورکړم چې په نن سیالۍ کې لوبډلې بریا خپله کړې ده عمران میر عمران په خیر راغلی مبارک دی څنګه مو کولی شول چې بېرته ښه واپسي وکړئ
مننه بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم لکه تاسو وګورئ په ټیم نه خو ډېر زیات خوشحاله یم چې د آخر ډېټ کې مونږ کوم بالینګ او سر کوم بالینګ وکړو نو هلکانو ډېر زیات خواري وکړه لکه منځ کوم اکبر ښه بیټینګ وکړه موږ هلکانو بالینګ کوو اکبر ډېر زیات ښه بیټینګ ښه شاټونه یې وویله نو آخر کې چې مونږ هلکانو کوم بالینګ ډېر زیات خوشحاله یم هغه وجه چې مونږ میچ وګټه
فکر کوئ چې کوم ځای کې لوبه تاسو ته راتاوه شوه
چې اکبر آوټ سو نو هغې کې ما هلکانو ته وویل سیټ پلیر و دا آوټ سو بس اوس کولی شو دا میچ مونږ ډېر په اسانه وګټو ځکه همدغه پلیر چې میچ اړولی و موږ نه او ده ګټایم شوی زه ولاړ وای خو داسې آوټ سو بس مونږ کولی شو نوي بیټسمنان چې راځي هغه تر څو ټیم اخلي او سیټ کېږي نو هغه رقم شاټونه نه لري بیا نشي ویلی
طارق باندې هم څنګه اعتماد وکړو نه مخکې راولېږو هغه رنزونه هم وکړو یو بل څه چې موږ فیلډ کې وکتل دغه ډګر ساتنه
لکه سر کې ستاسو وکړه موږ 2-3 زره آوټ سو نو طارق هغه چې ما لیفټي ده او دوی سره لیفټ امان لږ بریکر ده نو طارق کولی شي دواړه په اسانه ولوبي او وینډه پورې مال لاړ شي
ډېره مننه راتلونکي کې هم ښه چانس
مننه خیر اوسي
عمران میرو د امو لوبډلې لوبډل مشر چې په نن سیالۍ کې لوبډلې بریا خپله کړه دا وه د لومړۍ سیالۍ د پای مراسم البته غرمې ته بله غټه سیالۍ هم په همدغه کرکټ لوبغالي کې لرو له ټولو مننه ژوندی دې وي هېواد